We have to solve problems with software that are unique problems, that only happen at our scale, only happen with the kinds of things that we're trying to do, that are new things in the cloud computing space. Building and innovating with software and with development functions is something that's just going to be a critical part of our future.
Here at Rackspace, we are building technologies for customers that makes it easier to do what they need to do.
We're just pushing the limits in many cases. There's not a clear path forward for many of the problems that we're tackling on a day-to-day basis. So we have to be very innovative, and innovation really matters here.
We've got a good base, but we've got to continue to build on that base. We've got to go faster. We've got to solve more innovative problems and more difficult problems.
We are raising the bar to really create these technologies that are groundbreaking and that reaches audiences that aren't big companies and software development teams. I mean, granted, we work with those people, but we're creating products that are easy for somebody who needs, one or two servers. And that's what our goal is that we want to make this, what was formerly high-end technology, available to the small users, to the small businesses.
Behind the scenes, we have teams of developers, hundreds of developers working on this. We've had to look at a lot of technology and a lot of automation to be able to deliver this fanatical support to our customers.
The kinds of development that we're doing look more like a large tech product company than it does maybe a typical web or Web 2.0 company. So you've got big challenges with managing tens of thousands, going to hundreds of thousands of servers. We've got networks that span the globe. My systems, for instance, manage 1 million domain DNS information around domains. We manage hundreds of thousands of IP addresses, and all that data is changing rapidly. So you've got large-scale infrastructure problems that are ultimately still serving the newest, latest, greatest things that are happening on the web.
Rackspace leverages a lot of open source tools and frameworks on the Java side, Hibernate, Spring, all of these great open source platforms. And our strategy is, many times we push these things kind of their operational limits. And when we do that, oftentimes we have to develop code and patches, and it's our belief that when we do these things, we need to contribute them back into the mainline code base. And
we like to build really strong teams that use the best set of tools for the job. So I don't think, Rackspace is really not a dogmatic culture in the sense that we say, oh, there's only one process or one tool or one language or one system.
The development methodology that we use here is the Agile method, where we break down the work that needs to be done into 3-week sprints. And during that time, we work to implement new features, implement bug fixes, and at the end of that 3-week period is when we would cut a release.
We have to continue to innovate and push the envelope, but combine that with an approach that leverages known technologies and provides a predictable experience for our customer base.
One of the things we know is that developers and engineers want hard problems. We got lots of hard problems. We're extremely serious about software development.